Yo, boredom? I believe boredom could change your life. Only because, think about it. When was the last time you was bored? I meant like you chose to be bored without electronics or dealing in some type of substance or anything, you know what I'm saying, that you're addicted to. When you actually choose to be bored, you're choosing to be present with God. Like, literally, your mind starts to flow. First, you got to be able to not be afraid of your thoughts, first off. And if you have negative thoughts, you have to, you know what I'm saying, work on yourself. I ain't saying become positive. I'm saying work on yourself, meaning become more aware and realizing you're not your thoughts or your feelings. So whether you're having these negative thoughts, which you're choosing to see them as good or bad, because only you judge them, nothing else is making that judgment for you. That is the only, that's what's stopping you or hindering you from being able to be aware of your thoughts, because you're seeing them as good and bad. And when you're thinking bad, you're in your head about it, or you're rejecting, so it's not able to flow, and it's making you like angry and stress and anxiety, all nervousness, all these other things, sad, depressed. Accept your thoughts, accept that you're not them, and accept them, embrace them, give them an outlet to flow in. If you feel like you're stuck, you need to, you know what I'm saying, whatever you do, think about how you're feeling, and imagine you feeling your feelings, those thoughts flowing out of you while you're doing whatever you're doing. You can breathe through it. That's being aware of your thoughts and feelings, because you're not them. That's being able to let them flow, finding an outlet for them to flow, or just simply being and sitting there with them and taking your judgment off them as good and bad, and letting them just be thoughts and feelings that are passing. But again, back to the point, when you're able to do that though, you're able to be bored. When you're able to be bored and accept being bored, it's like now your mind is able to flow. You're able to have conversations with yourself that you wasn't able to when you was automatically diving into what you do all the time with electronics or with, you know what I'm saying, substances and stuff, or people. You take time to just be by yourself and to just embrace boredom. We need to get back to being bored, and truthfully, this is the most important part of the whole topic. Boredom is peace. Boredom is not what we think it is. Boredom is peace. Now, in our generation, now the way things are, when you focus on being bored or you let yourself be bored, you're letting yourself have peace. Now, boredom would be the negative way of seeing it. Oh, I'm bored, so that means I need to do something. Or you're feeling like you should be craving something, you should be doing something. No, you don't have to do anything. You're not meant to have to do anything. You're meant to just love. Be bored, meaning be at peace. Let go, sit, and just be. Accept the boredom. Accept not having these things. Accept not partying. Accept not being with these friends. Accept not doing the same thing you do all the time. Accept what's around you. Accept that you're alone with just this body, this mind, this heart, this air, this sunlight, this house, that room, wherever you are, this desk, wherever you are. Accept that you have these electronic things, these phones, these TVs, games, all these things. But yet, the most powerful thing that gives access to them, that gives them power, is you. So when you sit with yourself and just be, you're giving all your power to the present moment with nothing being used on the outside of you. You're just observing. You're just there. You're just alive. It's peaceful. It doesn't require happiness. It doesn't require sadness. It doesn't require anything but peace, silence. That's all it is. And then, after that, 444, wow, you're able to realize how many options you do have and how many new ideas and new experiences that you want to engage in and go after and chase and new goals. You actually become clear-minded. Your voice, your inner voice becomes louder. You become more confident. God is able to work through you even more. You're more clear. You're not running off of the things. Well, like I said, you're not running off the same addictions and the same things that you indulge in every day or every other day. Now it's just you, and you're able to see everything that's at your hands. You have the power now. You're giving yourself power. You're giving silence power. You're giving your mind back its power. You're giving your heart back its true nature of just being. I say all this because, and I got this from a YouTube video when I looked up when I was looking up like a replacement for marijuana. And I realized, it was one thing he said: stop looking for replacements and just be okay with being bored. The more you look for replacements, whatever you replace it with, you're still going to be stuck in that same cycle. It's just with something different. You're not going to be satisfied. You're just going to be going on to the next, to the next, to the next. Instead of just being bored, when you learn to be bored with yourself, just be bored where you at, be bored within yourself, like just sitting there. There's nothing you can be attached to. There's no cycles. If anything, only thing that starts from boredom, which is nothing, is creation. You become, like I said, you start getting ideas. Your mind starts flowing. Your feelings feel more clear. You feel lighter. You don't feel heavy with a bunch of desires and stuff. You're just there, and you're like, I can do anything now. Like, what do I? That's the second time that happened. What do I have to? I didn't mean to make this that long, but y'all understand what I'm saying, though. Boredom is peace. It's depending on how you see it. Bad would be, oh, I'm bored, I need to do something. No, the good of it would be, I'm bored. Good, I'm at peace. There's nothing trying to pull me. I don't feel no strong automatic pull like I got to do this, or I can't control myself. You gain more self-control. You're able to be, the more you do it, you practice it, and you see it as a practice, it becomes a discipline. It strengthens your discipline. It strengthens your awareness. It strengthens your creativity. My tongue feels weird, so I can't talk the way I want to talk. But it feels numb. But yeah. Acceptance takes you a long way with your thoughts and feelings. Accept your thoughts and feelings. That's your intuition right there at play. And even more, it's more inside of your thoughts and feelings that you can even fathom right now if you're not even at that point with yourself. Ancestors, angels, everything, anything that, whatever you believe in comes through. You get messages through your thoughts and feelings, no matter what. Everything's connected. You put out, you receive in, or you always consuming, then you're not putting out anything. So it's hard for you to receive a lot. Everything is connected. So whether you're putting out or consuming, no matter what, you're connected. It's just if you're consuming more, you're not receiving, or you're not able to put out what you truly want. You're just putting out the same thing that you're consuming. So that's how they say you know what I'm saying? Like, as prime example, you are what you eat. If you keep eating the same thing, keep consuming, you're only putting out what you're eating. But when you say no, I'm gonna just be bored, I'm gonna starve myself, which really you're not starving yourself. If anything, you're giving your body a reset, cleansing, all that, fasting. Then you're putting out a newer feeling, a newer thought process, a newer you, a newer perception on life. And that helps others, that helps you in greater way. It just helps everything that's connected, because everything is connected to you. If you wasn't here, none of this would matter, and you wouldn't be part of this process. Everything you do helps others, or it brings down others. Not bring down, but keep them in a cycle. Boredom equals peace. That is my whole message. I made a whole 10-minute video. That is crazy. Boredom is peaceful. I am no longer scared to be bored, which I don't think I ever was, but I forgot how to be bored with myself. And I'm grateful that I remember now. And I feel like I understand a little bit better how to be bored with myself. All glory to God. Truthfully, this man has been working.